Australians love a good cup of coffee. Apart from the humble sausage sizzle at Bunnings, Vegemite on toast, or a Tim Tam slam. Being a big pack of coffee snobs is kind of our thing. But what's the cost of our obsession of walking down to the local cafe to get our daily dose of morning bean juice? Approximately 1.8 billion takeaway coffee cups dumped into landfill annually. Most takeaway coffee cups are lined with polyethylene plastic on the inside of the cup. These are not recyclable in Australia. They are also not compostable, and they will not break down in landfill. Blech. A bunch of states across Australia are actually phasing out these cups, which is sick, but it's still not the solution. Even if you do get a commercially compostable cup, let's hope you're in one of the 50 or so out of a possible 537 councils across the country that can actually process these styles of cups. What? Yeah, I know, it's bullshit. You're saying there must be a better way. Well, there is. We just had to import a van-living French couple to offer some compostable alternatives so we can compost our coffee cups at home.
Act local!
You hear of compostable packaging, but you don't know that there is actually two types of compostable packaging. There's commercially compostable packaging and there is home compostable packaging. Some packaging can break down by themselves in your own compost, and some require an industrial facility in order to become compost. And that's when we decided to focus only on the one that everyone can compost.
Right. So what does that mean for this little cup?
Most important thing about that cup is obviously it's certified home compostable, so you can check it with your own farm and it will compost in about 10 weeks.
Say what?
Basically, once you're done with your coffee, you just chuck it in your backyard compost or bury it in soil in 10 weeks. It fully breaks down and composts and there's nothing left. But most of our products are made from either agriculture byproducts or waste products. So for example, our coffee cups and lids are made mostly from paper fibers.
Your normal takeaway coffee, that sucks, right? That cup. And then you got your eco one. Why is they two different? And then let's go even nittier. How's that different to compostable alternatives?
I guess that's a big problem that we see on the market, because there is no labeling legislation for packaging. So many brands and manufacturers put those eco word or green colors or it's just greenwashing. There's lots of products that are said to be biodegradable or compostable, and it says compostable on there, but what type of compostable you don't know. Usually when you see a cup that says compostable on it with no other information, usually I would say it's a commercially compostable cup and it needs to be disposed in a bin that accepts compostable packaging. Otherwise it will just end up in landfill and it will never compost. I realized many cafes and also on the other side, many packaging suppliers don't know what compostable packaging they are actually selling.
They just have been told it's compostable,
but without specifying what type of compostable or how to dispose of it, or can you dispose of it in your council area? Because many people believe that no matter where they end up, they will compost and break down and disappear. And that's very, very incorrect, because the compostable packaging is designed to be composted. If it's not composted or if it's just chucked in the bin in landfill, exactly like everything else, it's not going to compost because the conditions are not there for the product to completely degrade and become compost. I recently heard that it takes 25 years for a lettuce to disappear in landfill.
Very ew, children. That's why we're going to change pace a touch and talk about why they've decided to take their compostable show on the road and live in a bus. Tell me about your adventure. What's the plan for your bus trip?
About 3 main objectives with our bus trip. The first one is to live more aligned with our values as individuals and to not wait until we're retired to live the life that we want to live.
I feel like I should high five you that. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm a big proponent of that.
So it used to be an ex-school bus. So on the left there is the fridge. The great thing about that fridge is we've got a freezer, and that's a luxury for bus life. That's a new sofa. Very important because that's basically Alexis' office and he loves to work on the sofa.
What the f***?
So that's my office here. That's my little desk. We can actually both work here or just me, depending on how Alexis is feeling.
But Alex is a couch guy, I get it.
Exactly.
What the f***?
Cooktop, the oven, lots of cupboards so we can have our food and everything. The shelf that Alexis has built. Tasmanian oak on the floor and on the ceiling.
Now it's eucalyptus on the ceiling.
Okay, I'll restart again. We've got Tasmanian oak on the floor and eucalyptus on the ceiling. And the bench top is also Tasmanian oak. No?
Not sure.
What the f***?
That's the bedroom.
People don't need to see that.
So we've got running water, we've got 170 liters of water. Solar panel, 440 watt each, so that's 880 watt of solar, 300
amp hours,
amp lithium battery that keeps everything running. So basically the sofa comes apart, and then we've got the bath.
Yo, out of nowhere.
It's not that clean right now
That's
because we
okay.
have never used it actually.
Oh no.
But what we've done so far is we've just showered outside because
Yeah.
you can see that thing here.
Oh, you just stick it on the side. Okay, enough fun stuff. Let's get to the other two objectives of Compostable Alternatives bus trip.
The second reason is to visit our customers because we work with cafes and people doing incredible things all around Australia, and it's really important for us to create those relationship with those people. And the last objective is to grow a business and go and meet more cafes. Talk to them about composting and what, like if they understand what is composting, if they have suitable alternative to their current single-use plastic product at the moment, and how can we support them with our certified home compostable product.
Yes, throughout the video we've seen this cup a lot, but what other products do these legends sell?
The cup comes in with obviously a home compostable lid. It goes in the compost as well as with the cup. There is no compostable cup but plastic lid thing. Cafes would purchase hot cups for coffee and cold cups for cold drinks. And the cold cups they get are the bioplastic transparent one with the green line. Which is commercially compostable only, by the way, not home compostable. But those cups and the lids that come with them are very expensive. But instead, just buy those lids and just change the lid according to the orders. That's a big saving for them in terms of money and in terms of space. They're saving as well.
Bang bang.
Yep. So that's for ice drinks. Almost every product in Australia, when we talk about packaging, is delivered in plastic sleeve. Soft plastic. Soft plastic which does not get recycled, and soft plastic that has to end up in landfill.
Even those commercial...
Even the commercially compostable cup are being delivered in plastic sleeve. So all of our products are shipped in paper sleeves that can be recycled or composted.
But wait, there's more.
This is our home compostable gloves. So basically, it's to replace the vinyl plastic gloves.
And they also have a pretty revolutionary straw because...
It can actually last longer than 30 minutes in your drink. And I think that's a massive difference on the market.
And we can get all of this on your website? Is that
Absolutely, on compostiblealternative.com.au.
What's important for us is to offer a complete solution to cafe owners in order to better manage their waste, limit their waste, and make sure that everything they're doing is creating value instead of creating more waste. We'd love to offer also composting solution that cafes can practice on site, so they can actually benefit of composting their own waste in order to create new value and to grow their own veggies and herbs or things that will actually add an added value to their cafe and their customers.
And to complete this holistic approach, Marion and Alexis also manage responsible cafes concurrently with Compostable Alternatives.
So Responsible Cafe is an accreditation for cafes to highlight the sustainable action that they're taking. Basically, every responsible cafe is given a rating and is visible on a digital map that rates them based on their sustainable actions. So I would say the main messaging from Responsible Cafe is reuse first, always take what you have, and then the messaging that we come with Compostable Alternative is compost then. So if you can't reuse, choose a compostable option that is compostable and can be composted where you are.
Yeah. If you're a cafe watching this and want to shoot for Gold Bean accreditation through Responsible Cafes, here's a few tips.
Offering an incentive if your customers are bringing their own cup. Using certified home compostable packaging because in your area there is no commercial composting, so that's the only alternative that is suitable to your cafe. Selling reusable products in your cafe for your customers to purchase if they want to buy their own water bottle, if they want to buy their own reusable coffee bag or reusable coffee filter to make coffee at home, or those kind of things. At an individual level, what we can all do is to think about what we buy. We can only think better about what comes in our house and what comes in our routine. Ask ourselves the question, if I buy this, do I know where I'm going to dispose of it.
Yep.
And is there a pathway for it or not? And make a decision based on that.
These two are bloody legends. So when you're grabbing a coffee to go on the way to your next adventure and forgot your reusable cup, make sure the cafe stocks Compostable Alternatives. And if you know another local legend doing cool shit to protect the natural world, drop their name below and I'll reach out to them. Au revoir.